This, a 100-year-old recipe. It's decorated for you. It's all you gotta do is take it out of the fridge, slice this up. Everybody loves just a slice of fruitcake for the holiday season. Today we're bringing it to you with none of the stuff that you don't want. You don't want the citrine and the citron and the orange peels. It's not in there. You know what you get? You get the nuts, you get the butter, you get a 100-year-old recipe, and today we're bringing it to you at the best price per pound for the entire season. One-time only price, 5 payments of $10 for a 3-pound fruitcake. This is the one that I cut up and serve at my holiday party as well. It's the best thing. Everybody takes a slice. And 132858 is your item number. Comes in a beautiful box. So if you're shipping this directly to somebody, do so. Yeah. Because, like, I have my finance guy always sends me a fruitcake every single year. I think it's the sweetest gift. Yeah. I think it's such a sweet gift. Speaking of sweet, Stacey Stoffer is back in the show with us. Dear. Thank you. I love you. We started here the same day together.
You were my work husband for a very long time.
Yes. So let's talk about this cake. Okay, so Beatrice, this is a 100-year-old recipe.
A 100-year-old recipe. We haven't changed a thing in those 100 years. Founded by 2 grandsons going through their grandmother's old trunk. And there was her German grandma's fruitcake recipe. Wow. Made with 67%, this thing is packed 67% fruits and nuts and the finest quality ingredients in an all butter batter.
That's
Why?
crazy.
Because butter makes everything better. Yeah, we're based in the heart of America, Beatrice, Nebraska. These are our bakers. They do most of the work by hand. Number one, the sifting through all the nuts so there are no shells. We really slowly and gently incorporate all the nuts and fruits into that all butter batter. And then we low and slow bake these 220 degrees. We then let them sit and age for a few months or for a few weeks so the flavors develop. We are the only company that uses 3 liqueurs.
Where's the cake?
In our cake.
Where's
bourbon,
the cake?
Brandy, and rum. Look at that. It's moist. It's dense. It's just a symphony of flavors. Again, of the highest quality ingredients, from the ripe Michigan cherries that are glace cherries, to the pineapple, to the raisins, the walnuts, the pecans, the almonds.
This isn't gonna last. Okay,
it's
so
amazing.
listen, if you want it, now's your chance to check out of your shopping cart. You know, you would think I'm crazy, just because you think I'm crazy, I'm sure. But cheddar and like a cheese plate with the fruitcake is the most perfect combination, because you're getting. It's all about the fact that this is all nuts and those fruits, and then of course. The liqueurs that are in there, talk about that again.
Bourbon, brandy, and rum. We're the only company that uses all 3. So when you bite into this, you do get that warm, boozy, kind of like that fireplace vibes of hot toddy. But the alcohol is baked off. So you're not going to get any of the alcohol effects, just the flavor.
550 orders placed. 650 customers on the phone lines. If you want this one-time only price goes away at the end of the show. I promise you, it will not be here at the end of the show. We can never keep Beatrice in stock. And if you want it at the best price for the rest of the year, the lowest price per pound, you're getting 3 pounds at $49.98. And 132858 is your item number. This is my favorite thing, the cherry. The cherry? It tastes so good.
Why don't you come down here and I'll go through the ingredient board. So here, again, ripe Michigan glace cherries. Those are candied cherries. Down here, we use 3 different kinds of nuts. So California walnuts, Georgia pecans, California almonds. We use both dark and golden California raisins. Again, this is an all butter batter that makes such a world of difference. And then the bourbon, the brandy, and the rum. 67%. I know.
It's the blanched almonds.
Marcona.
Right? The Marcona almonds. The ones that take the skin off. It's so nice.
Yeah,
it's
so you don't get that skin in your teeth. And this size has not been around for 2 years. It is back. It is your center of the table that you just put out and people kind of pick at. And then do so again the next morning because there's so much there at 3 pounds. This is the one you gift. This is the one that will make you a believer of fruitcake, that will make you crave fruitcake, that has become such a tradition for hundreds, if not thousands, of our QVC customers and families.
Our phone lines are melting. Okay,
and that's what these flavors do. They melt in your mouth. Whoever says that about fruitcake, that it can melt in your mouth?
It is the best fruitcake, right? It is the best. I told you at the top of the show, right? At 2 o'clock, if you were here watching with us at 2 o'clock, I said 2 o'clock. We've got the best gourmet holiday items in our show. Christmas is 2 weeks away. Next week is our final gourmet holiday before Christmas. If you want the best fruitcake, the one that our customers buy every single year, we sell out every single year. Now is your chance to get it for a $10 easy pay with free shipping anywhere in the country. The large size, over 800 people are waiting to place orders. Please check out your shopping cart. Go to QVC.com. There's even a QR code right there at the bottom of the left-hand corner of your screen. Open up your Photos app on your phone and go
Great
tap
idea.
it, and it'll take you right to QVC.com. This with the wine that we had on earlier.
Moscato.
Yes, this is the Moscato. Now, you put like a royal...
A little vanilla icing.
Oh,
over
vanilla
it.
icing,
Yeah,
okay.
just melted to get it a little bit smoother so you can do a nice pour. Is really great. Powdered sugar, I think, is just awesome.
Powdered sugar's the
especially
best.
for the kiddos. And this is one of the things, like when you open this up, and again, this is how it comes in the package. When you open this up, I walked around the corner trying to find this table before we came out on air, and I sniffed my way to it. You can smell the beauty and the aroma of not just the fruit, but of that just warm, cozy by the fire bourbon and brandy and rum. It's so soothing and warm.
I know that sometimes, by the way, we're halfway sold through, so if you want it, please don't wait. I know that like people don't always like it if I say, it's not your grocery store fruitcake, right? And I get it, right? That's what you got at the grocery store. Sometimes it's the cheap and simple and easy way to go. Great, right? That's not what this is. This is the fruitcake that everybody waits for. This is the one that makes the holiday experience memorable. This is the one where you can tell the story when people say, like, why is this so delicious? Say, it's a 100-year-old recipe. You can't get it in a lot of places.
Yeah,
right?
And there's a reason why David Venable, every time he gets a new social host person, because I had been there, he says when he's going to air this for the first time in the season, he has, like, if it's Julia or Rachel, come out, doesn't tell them anything about it, and says, here, I want you to try this fruitcake.
Yep.
And everybody has the same response. Okay, fruitcake,
Like, are
kind of
you
in her
tricking
head.
me?
And then we're all like, and he goes, didn't I tell you? And it becomes one of the best things you've eaten because it's so unique. It's so yummy. It's like getting that warm, cozy hug by the fire. That's an edible hug. Yet it's so celebratory and beautiful to look like. Even if nobody takes a bite, it's gorgeous on the table. And on your charcuterie, I know you love it with the cheeses. I love it to cut through the meats.
Oh.
You know, because of the fattiness of the meats. Because you have all that fruit and acidity and the booze in there.
You said what was the percentage of nuts and fruit in here?
67%, more than
It's
half,
crazy.
almost 3/4. Look at that. Again,
You barely see cake.
Right?
The cake is there just to hold it together.
to hold it all together and to give you that buttery goodness.
Yeah, and also the boozy goodness,
Like
right? 'Cause
buttery,
that
think
seeps
about
in
it,
there.
buttery rum. Like how inviting
Yeah.
is that? Because it's inviting because we know how delicious a buttery rum can be.
And the raisins. The raisins are really, really lovely in here too, right?
And I like the mix of the golden and the dark
and the dark.
raisins too.
Here's what's going on. This is a one-time only price. We started with 2,500 units. We have 700 remaining, and I have 800 customers on the phone lines placing orders. Please be patient. It's a $10 easy pay. I would suggest cut the line. I'm really, you know, there's no rules in shopping and in love.
Very well said.
So here's the thing. And 132-858 is your item number. Go to QVC.com, try it out. If it doesn't make your holiday gathering so special, I just want to show like the top of this cake one more time so you can see.
Oh, sure.
Oh, go
It's
ahead.
decorated like a wreath. Right? It's so beautiful. When people see this on the table, even like you were saying, Stacey, if nobody eats it, nobody cuts it, it's so beautiful. You'll eat it for sure, right? And then how long can it stay in the fridge or the freezer? and
Okay,
all
so
that?
here's the beautiful thing. When you get it shipped to you, you don't have to put it in the fridge or freezer, okay? You can
Oh,
store it
I
in your
love that.
pantry for up to 9 months. But here's my suggestion when you do serve it, okay? I would like you to pop it in the refrigerator to chill it because
It's
what
nice
will
cool.
happen is you will
easier to
get the
slice.
most perfect slices, the nice clean slices when it is chilled. So it'll slice just like that. And it'll look beautiful. And you can get up to 16 big, nice, hearty slices, or you can even quarter those slices and make little bites or d'oeuvre bites. You can put a little toothpick in it, like right in front of you, Rachel.
Imagine this with
or those
coffee
smaller
or a
bite-sized
glass of
pieces.
milk.
Or some tea,
Yeah.
right? Or some Moscato.
I love it with a
I
glass of
mean,
milk.
the bubbly Moscato that you just
Yes,
had.
it'd be
You know, what's
perfect.
lovely is that I feel like if you don't have the Beatrice Bakery fruitcake, you haven't tasted a fruitcake.
No, you have not.
You really haven't.
You haven't tasted
because
the world's best
That's
fruitcake.
why it was so easy to get converts, because people were like, well, I don't really like fruitcake. You haven't tasted this.
Right.
You
And
didn't
we-
taste the right fruitcake. You didn't
Right.
Fewer
really
than
know what
500
fruitcake
remain.
was supposed to taste
Right.
like. And that boozy goodness with the 3 different liqueur. What is it? So it's a
Bourbon,
brandy,
and rum.
that
we're
is
the only
burned
one
off.
does that. Right. Alcohol bakes
You
off.
had
Bakes
me
off.
Yep.
at
It's baked-
bourbon
correct.
brandy.
Brandy and rum.
Right? And a buttery rum, because that's all butter
And
batter.
the glace cherries are gorgeous. It is. I love Beatrice.
We're
You
last
said
call.
like a wreath on the center of your table.
Yeah,
It's gorgeous.
and by the way, this is the way I like to slice it,
Yeah.
right? Like do this
And keep it in a
beautiful.
circle.
It's gorgeous.
Put
Everybody
some bay
goes
leaves
crazy
around
for it.
That's all you had to do. These are just bay leaves, and you can have a centerpiece that looks just like that.
So
Oh my
pretty,
gosh.
so festive, and also like so old world at the same time.
We
Yeah.
have not changed this recipe in 100 years. It'll taste the same today as if you had this for the first time years
It's
ago.
going to sell out. Listen,
Okay.
and 132-858,
Thank you.
continue ordering or check out of your shopping cart if you're on QVC.com.
Mwah.
Stacey, mwah.
Thank
She's
you.
the best. So listen, we're very, very